Hey guys, welcome to the running journey. I'm Rob Tatro. This is episode 137. Today I'm joined by my brother Charlie, no sling today, Tatro, and still looks like he's going to run the Chicago Marathon, injury and all. But our guest today is a bit of a beauty. You're going to love this, guys. You're going to love our chat that we had with Scott Dodds. Scott Dodds is three-time winner this year on big Manitoba ultra races. He won Frozen Falcon. He won Suffron Centennial. He beat the guy in second place by like an hour and a half, crushed it, sub 9 hours for 100K in the middle of the bush. Unbelievable. He just won Race the North Face in the Brandon Hills. Scott Dodds is our guest. He is running Chicago next week. This is part of our series leading up to the Chicago Marathon. The guy is fast. The guy has only been running for 2.5 years. He's got some really, really sage advice on running towards the end, talks a bit about his story, talks about his goals. I think you're going to like him. He's ho-hum about it, but the man just wins races. This is our interview with Scott Dodds. Enjoy, guys. It is a good one. Okay, I'm here. Scott Dodds is here. Welcome to the show, Scott. So happy to have you on the show today. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Being here.
And I got my bro Charlie there here also, not wearing a sling today. So you're no longer wearing the sling? You gave up on the sling?
I don't usually wear it during the day. I mean, I'll wear it. It's hard to work when you have it on. So
The typing.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, hey, I'm glad we got Scott on today. Exciting guest for us to get Scott on. He's had a heck of a 2025. That's for sure. That's an understatement. This guy doesn't enter races that he doesn't win. He just wins.
He only wins races.
He only wins races. He's also got Chicago coming up. We're excited for that because Charlie and I are also running Chicago. So maybe big picture, how's the year gone for you?
Yeah, I think it's been a really good year so far. So done a few trail races, I think like 3 trail races, and then done a couple of road races as well, kind of thing. So, but no, it's been a good year. So,
what's your journey like? Where did you start? When did you start realizing you were really fast and really good at this?
Tough to say, but like I've been running now for like it's like 2.5 years kind of thing. So, yeah, probably ran for about a year before I did my first race, like a half marathon, and went pretty good. So just kind of kept going from there.
What got you into it? What made you decide to start?
Like I had ran like as a kid, like in like middle school and stuff, but then kind of stopped as an adult. Yeah. It was actually like one of my friends, they wanted to run like a 10K. So he was like, oh, let's run a 10K just like for fun, like not a race or anything. So I'm like, okay, better go for a run. And I hadn't ran in like so many years. So that's kind of what started it. And then just kind of kept running after that, bought some shoes, and yeah.
But that was the summer of 2023?
Yeah, that would have been like, June 2023, around there.
Jeez, how'd you do in that race?
It wasn't a race. It was just a fun 10K. Like we probably ran like, there was like a group of us. It was probably 50 minutes. So like it wasn't nothing crazy.
Okay, so sorry, go ahead, Charlie.
I was going to say, so do you have any type of athletic background or like that's a really quick progression.
That's crazy.
Like. So yeah, what's your background athletically or anything like that?
Like I played a lot of sports growing up, kind of thing. Like played hockey, played football in high school, and then kind of after high school kept playing hockey. What else? Played soccer as well. Just kind of a bunch of different things, but
Did one Dakota or what type of hockey?
No, it was Iceplex, but
okay.
No, not quite Div 1. No, we were like 3 or something.
Okay, so you weren't like a university athlete in track, or you weren't like a volleyball or junior A hockey player or university soccer player or anything like that.
No, nothing like that. No,
just a regular guy.
Yeah.
Wow, what a story, dude. Okay, so I'm super curious about the like the early stages. So you start running, you did that first run with those guys, 50K. How was it? Sorry, 50 minutes. Were you like, I kind of like this right away?
Not really, no. Like I was like, oh, this is like pretty tough. Like, kind of thinking like, oh, I couldn't imagine like running like even like a 40-minute 10K. Like, that seems crazy. Like, yeah, definitely at the start, it's like, oh, this is like, yeah, pretty hard. And, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to get better at it. So just kind of.
So did you start
kept
training
on.
a lot when that at that point? Or,
Yeah, it's kind of like
tell me
after
about the
that.
progression of your training maybe over the years.
Well, I guess, yeah, that would have been like June 23. Ended up went and bought like some actual running shoes, and then I bought like a running watch. I think that was kind of what
So
really got
so
me to
actual
training.
running shoes. What was the brand?
Hoka. Just like
Okay.
Cliftons, yeah.
And then you got a Garmin, or what kind of watch?
No, it was actually it was a Wahoo watch. It was like on sale at
Yeah. Okay.
Running Room, so I ended up getting that, and then I like I got a training plan on it, so started
On the
following the
watch?
training plan. Yeah, just on the watch. It was just like
Okay, nice.
it was
Okay.
actually like a duathlon one because they didn't have like only running
Yeah. So
training plans. So
you had to swim before, or what?
it was just bike run, so
I'm kidding.
it wasn't too bad. I was doing biking like at the time, so
Okay.
I was into biking. So yeah, and then yeah, basically did that plan. It kind of ended like September, but I didn't have any like races signed up for.
Okay.
And then basically ended up like not running for like a month after that when the plan was over.
Yeah.
And then signed up for, there's a half marathon in Vancouver. It's called like the first half. It's in like February usually, I think. So I
Okay.
ended up signing up for that race and then like started training again kind of thing. And then basically after that, I've kind of just been always had more races on the calendar.
How'd you do in that half marathon? That was your first real race of any kind?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I ran like 126. So
Yeah,
I
that's
wanted to
pretty
break
good.
130. Like that was my goal. Was to break
So
130.
you
So
went
I was
from
happy.
not running to running a 126 half in 9 months.
8 months. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's, do you know how rare that is? Obviously now.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like now that I think about it, it's like, oh, even to like say, oh, okay, I'm gonna run 130 without was kind of.
Well, you have so many buddies, I'm sure, now that you met in the running community that are like trying so hard to do a sub 2 half, or that are trying to do a sub 145 half, or maybe a couple that are doing 130s, and you did a 126 in your first ever half. Like it's.
Yeah,
right?
definitely, yeah.
And okay, so then you did that half. When did you decide? When did you think about doing trail races?
It was actually like not too long after that. Because I did like another half around the police half, and then I ended up doing the.
Anyway, so what happened? I saw your time in that one, so I'm guessing you didn't run that one full speed.
Well, I guess I was what 24. I think it was like 122.
Oh,
So I ran that, yeah.
That one you ran full speed, okay.
Yeah. And then actually after that, ended up doing stuff around Centennial relay.
Okay.
So there was like a group of my friends that wanted to run the like 100K relay. So that was kind of like my first trail race. It was like a 25K. So
Ultra sign up has you doing 125K in 2015. Is that accurate?
no,
Canadian?
that's not me. No.
There's two, but the one that has the always wins, that's him.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I did that relay, and then I don't think that shows up on there. But that was kind of like my first taste of like a trail race. And yeah.
That was
after that, that's when I was like, oh,
2024.
Yeah, 2024. So
in the summer, like that's the year that Ehor was at that one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so you did that 25K. How was that? Was it kind of a different experience, and you enjoyed it, or?
Yeah, like I'd been on those trails before, kind of thing. So
yeah.
But I think that's my first time running on them. Like I'd biked them before, so.
Okay.
It was definitely like a new experience. It was definitely pretty tough, like a lot of hills and stuff, and just
Yeah.
but definitely I think just being around the event, like just kind of meeting all the people, and like that was kind of what more drew me in, just like seeing everyone running, and yeah, the whole community there. Pretty cool.
How'd you do in that 25K? Pretty well, I would imagine.
Yeah, I forget what my time was, but no, it was like I thought it was pretty decent. And then I think I looked after and saw like it was Mick, and he ended up like running it faster than me, and he did the 50K. So
Nick, what's his last name? Grillo or
yeah, yeah.
okay.
So
So had you done?
Yeah.
that was a bit humbling, but yeah.
Humbling, dude. When I ran with you guys this year, that was the most humbling day of my life. Thinking I was a great runner and thinking I was going to go there and win this thing, and just got eaten alive by you guys, you trail runners. Well, you're obviously a road runner too. You're just an elite runner. Period. When did you do your first marathon?
So it was like a bit after that, around the Manitoba Marathon.
Okay,
So that would have been like June kind of thing.
let me
Which year?
guess.
24?
252.
Yeah, I was 250. Yeah, too.
Okay, that was a guess.
Good guess.
Okay, yeah.
First marathon, 252. That's awesome, Scott. Congrats, man. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, thanks.
And so you did some road races last year in 2024. You did a little bit of trail. Did you also do like the Manitoba circuit, the 10s and the 5s and the half marathons and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so. Last year, I think after the Manitoba Marathon, I did like the Linden Woods 10K, and then I did the WFPS. So I think those are my only two other races last
Was that
year.
your PB, the WFPS half?
Yeah. So
Which is, what is your PB? I'm just looking at
it was 1:17:30.
117.
So yeah, and that's actually the last half marathon I've ran. So
Wow, that's a good time. So you trimmed off 9 tough minutes pretty quick there, from 126 to 117. That's not easy to trim 9 minutes there. Okay, so at this point, obviously, you got something special.
Rob, so that's WPS?
WFPS, right? October?
WFPS. Yeah, that's a nice course. So you're like almost a year in now about that.
yeah.
And what kind of mileage are you putting in per week here at this point?
Looks like about my mileage based on Strava.
Like a year ago, kind of, or
About a year in, yeah.
I want to say it was like at least like 40 miles. Like I might have been getting up to like 60 miles. Like probably, I would say, yeah, 40 to 60 around there.
Yeah, so not a crazy amount. Okay.
You got 3,300 this year. It says here on Strava. I got 3,100. I don't know, Charlie, if you're more or below that. You're probably around.
Way less than that.
Oh yeah, because you did the Ironman training. But I mean, you're clearly getting better use of your mileage than I am. That's for sure. So you realize you're good, and did you start setting goals for 2025 last year at some point?
Yeah, I would say like kind of like my main goal would have been like stuff around Centennial 100K. So I feel like I probably signed up for that one like pretty far in advance, kind of thing. So like that was kind of my A race, and then I guess I would have signed up for Chicago as well, like basically a year ago as well, kind of thing. So
with your time, you used your time and you qualified.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had those two kind of penciled on the calendar, and then obviously you threw in Frozen Falcon and race the North Face and a couple other races, I would imagine.
Yeah. So I'd say like race the North Face was also kind of like a goal race as well, kind of thing, and then ran like a couple 5Ks as well, just more for fun, and then a couple 10K as well. So
okay. I'm just going to ask a question, maybe a bit higher level here, that we like to ask a lot of our guests. But so, what kind of drives you to like? What's the attraction to running? What brings you back?
I think like I guess main one is probably just to improve kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
I would say,
you love the rush of improving. Same here.
yeah, I'd say that's kind of like the biggest driver would be, yeah, just trying to get better and like personal goals kind of thing. And then also I think just kind of, it's always cool meeting new people, going to races. Like
You're not just
well.
you don't just run races to win races. That's not a driver.
Not like I definitely want to win when I'm there, but
no,
it's
a
more
foreign
like
concept to me. I've never thought of winning a race.
I guess yeah. It's more I want to run a good time or run like set a goal for myself.
Yeah.
But I
run
mean,
what I think I can run kind of thing.
You sign up to these things and you think, okay, I got Aaron Webb there, I got this guy there, and I think I got a good chance of winning if all goes well.
Yeah, I think it's more just okay. I think I can run this time, and if I do that, I'll be happy. And then if someone runs faster than that and beats me, then that's fine too. Like,
but okay, so at 50K, so let's go back to what your first race was. This
Frozen Falcon. Frozen Falcon was your first one. 8 hours.
Yeah.
Frozen Falcon. Okay, so two other guys did 48 miles. I guess 12 loops.
Mm-hmm.
So where you're at though, in the standings throughout the race, or no?
Yeah, because then you're going in every lap, and they tell you kind of thing where you're.
So I'm curious, how did that race go? Like, so yeah, I wouldn't mind a quick recap of that Frozen Falcon, because that's a fun race. I mean, I did it once and I had ankle problems, so I wasn't able to finish. But
it's definitely a tough race, like harder than I thought running on the snow. Like
yeah, it's hard, yeah.
But trying to remember it.
That's my buddy Joel Daves who organized that race, my personal trainer.
Okay, yeah, definitely a super cool race. Yeah, it's like the 4-mile loop. So yeah, your goal is just go out, do as many loops as you can in 8 hours. For that one, like I feel like I didn't exactly know how to pace it, but just kind of tried to run at a easy to moderate pace.
Did you know where you were relative to the other two guys that finished the 12 loops?
For most of the race, like no clue at all, really.
Okay.
Like I remember like kind of getting like later into the race and thinking like, oh, like they're like I feel like I was slowing down, so I was like, oh, they're gonna catch me for sure. Like Aaron's gonna catch me.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then I think like near the end, I ended up like catching up to him on the trail, and then that's kind of when I knew like, oh, okay, like I'm 1 lap ahead now, kind of thing. So, but until then, like not really any idea, kind of thing, where everyone was at.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And so you won that because you finished more loops or earlier. You finished your loops earlier. That's how they give it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Charlie, would you do that one again?
I was thinking of doing it this year. Yeah.
Okay. You said at the time when we recorded on the podcast that you would never ever do that race again. You said you would never ever do it again.
That was tough. That was a tough one.
Yeah. Okay, and then you did. Sorry, go ahead, Scott.
No, I was gonna say I think like that one was like, as far as like recoveries go after, that was like, it took me the longest to kind of get back to running after that one. Like it's definitely pretty hard. Like maybe I just wasn't used to it at the time, but like my legs were, took like basically a week off running. Like couldn't really run for a week.
Wow, really?
So you did 48 kilometers there in 8 hours, I believe. 48 miles in 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then suffer on the Centennial. Like I can't believe you broke 9 hours on that course. Like that's just so awesome. That's such a good time, man. That's so impressive. What do you think is the better accomplishment, running 48 miles in 8 hours in the snow?
So Rob, so what you won by over an hour and 40 minutes. Wow. And the all-time best time, you beat Ihor Veris's time from 24 by
that guy had
the 16 minutes, man.
Second best backyard or
Okay,
on
so
the
wait.
planet.
So like that means you must be thinking at some maybe I was gonna save this for later, but you must be thinking at some point that you're pretty close to like you could go pro for these ultras or no? Have you ever thought of that?
I don't know about that. Like,
You're pretty
yeah,
close, I think.
I don't know. It's tough to say. Like, kind of depends on the race and stuff too. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's a documentary I saw about this guy on YouTube where he won his first race, he won his second race. I forget his name. I wish I remembered his name, but he did a 100K race, and his third race he was trying to win it, and he was staying with the leaders and everything, and he got Rhabdo. I forget what the
Oh
term.
yeah, I know. I watched Han
And then
Destroyer.
he did
Yeah.
like the last 20 miles with Rhabdo, or last 30 miles, which were Rhabdo or something. And he was in the hospital for 4 weeks. Just your story reminds me of him a little bit. But anyways.
Yeah, no, he's super good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question was, which one do you think was harder? And then I want to ask you about the Boston race, the Brandon race after.
I think the 100K I would say was tougher.
More impressive. Yeah, that's an amazing time, dude. 9 hours on that course. Like that's like the last 12K, you're in the mountains, like you're climbing up, like that's super tough. Yes, there's runnable parts in there, but in that first 50K is for me, like that was so technical.
What do you think about your background makes you so good at like going up those hills and stuff like that, like the trails?
I don't know, to be honest, but
Did you
I know, like,
practice lots?
yeah,
Or-
like for that race I had ran on the course a lot, so that definitely helped. Like especially the first 50K, I'd ran like on the Centennial Trail
And that's the tough
quite a
part,
few
right?
times.
The
Yeah.
first 50K is the tough part, if I remember.
Well, and then the last 8 or 10 or whatever are also
Yeah.
very, very
And then I'd done the loop at the ski hill like a few times as well. So
you knew that loop.
yeah, no, that definitely helps, like, to have
Okay,
ran
then
it
you
before.
go to Brandon and you beat the course record. You break 4 hours on a pretty tough 50K course with a lot of elevation by Manitoba standards. 3 hours and 55 minutes. You shatter the course record by, I think, 13 minutes or something.
Stefan Reimer, you beat him by
Reimer.
13 minutes.
And you won by like 20 minutes. So I'd say you won handily. That was what, like 3 weeks ago or something like that? A month ago?
Yeah, 4 weeks ago, maybe. I think it was like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah,
about
4
that.
weeks. Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive. How did that race go?
Yeah, no, that one went better than I thought it was gonna go, to be honest. Like I'd been training obviously for it, and then ended up going out there to kind of, like, I'd never ran the trail, so I wanted to go out there and see it, and definitely like a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like it's runnable, but it's just like you're constantly going up and down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty tough. Like, just you can't
So how do you
really.
pace a race like that, Scott?
Well, so for the first lap, actually, Stefan Reimer, he led the entire way. So basically, I was just behind him. It was him, Holden, and I. We ran the entire like first lap together,
I don't
and
even see his name on here though, Stefan.
yeah, he ended up he had to drop out halfway. So
Okay.
he only ran he had been dealing with an injury kind of thing. So
Okay.
but basically, yeah, he paced the entire first lap, and like we were
So you
definitely
just
going
wanted to,
fast.
you decided you were just going to stay with the leaders type of thing, and
Yeah.
then see what you had at the end.
Yeah, like I definitely wouldn't have ran that fast alone for sure. Like it was
Okay. Wow.
like we were definitely pushing, or I felt like I was pushing pretty hard to keep up, kind of thing. I know, like I feel like Stefan, he was definitely not breathing as hard as I was, like on some of those climbs, kind of thing. So yeah, it's unfortunate that he had to drop out halfway, because would have been good to run the second half with him. But yeah.
You would have both pushed yourselves, perhaps.
Yeah, because then the second half, Holt and I were still together kind of at halfway, and then I kind of tried to put in a surge like at the start of the second half to kind of drop him a bit, and then after that, then I was just kind of running by myself, kind of thing.
Okay, Charlie, I want to ask him a lot. I'm wondering what order we should do this because I want to ask him
Yeah,
stuff about the
there's a
future.
couple of things I want to ask him too. Yeah. So so let's go through the list. I want to ask him about like his
Well,
training.
when do we talk to him about Chicago? A race and all that.
Well,
After?
we'll save that for the end.
Okay.
But like his training.
Yeah.
And then like
goals and
what were you gonna say? The other.
Well, I was gonna say, like, does he like road running more than trail running? I want to ask him goals for next year. I want to like, can he keep doing all these races and be elite at like 3, 4, 5 races a year? That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
We're talking about him as though he's not here.
Probably should have discussed this before, but that's how we roll.
Well, I didn't know like how. Anyway, so let's talk about your training.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, so like I think it's like pretty standard training. Like I guess like ideally I'd like to do like kind of 2 workouts during the week. Like I had been doing Tuesday, Thursday.
When you say workout, Scott, you mean like not just an easy run? You mean an actual hard workout as opposed to, or is that what you mean? Or
Yeah. So like, say like one of them would be kind of more like speed focused.
Yeah.
One of them would be kind of more like threshold, and then kind of do like easy running Wednesday, Friday, and then do like one long run on the weekend, and then just another easy run on the weekend. But it does kind of depend like what races I'm training for. Like when I was training for stuff around Centennial, like I would do kind of more longer runs on the weekend kind of thing, and maybe like less speed stuff during the week, and just try to focus more on mileage and getting long runs in. So it kind of depends, but that's basically kind of what I try to do or had been doing kind of throughout the year.
Do you consider a 50K race like our speed race, or?
Yeah, like I would say it's like more similar to like marathon.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So yeah, definitely compared to training for the like 100K, where more in like zone 2 most of the race, like for the 50K more in zone 3 kind of thing, zone 4 even.
Really? Wow. Okay, that's awesome.
And do you like the training for which one of the trainings do you like more, doing the 100K training, which is kind of slower and just more mileage, more hours, or do you like more like the upbeat, high energy stuff that you're trying to get faster, quicker?
Like I definitely like doing like the track workouts and stuff.
So fun.
But yeah, but then at the same time, like I really enjoyed like doing like longer runs on the trails and stuff as well. So, but I think just kind of having a mix of everything is kind of makes it easy to stay engaged, and like you're never really getting like burnt out or bored. Just to
have you done a marathon since Manitoba?
Like I did Manitoba this year as well.
Yeah, and you did a 240 something there.
Yeah, I think it's like 242. Yeah, but yeah, that was my. Yeah, I've only done 2 marathons, so Manitoba twice.
And you okay, so Charlie was talking about training. So you obviously do you have a coach that helps you with all this?
No coach right now. Yeah.
Doesn't need him. Charlie doesn't need a coach.
Well, I mean, so I think, man, there's potential here. I think you should consider getting a coach. I don't know anything, but like I think you're like borderline pro. Like you got some potential there, man. Scott, I don't know.
Ooh, he's getting a pep talk. You're getting a pep talk from my brother, Scott. You didn't think you were coming on here to get to be.
No, I'm just astounded by like.
Oh, and the story is amazing. The story is so amazing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I definitely like thought about getting a coach, but I don't know. For me, I also like enjoy kind of like making my own training plans, or just kind of.
Yeah, same here.
Like that's kind of part of the running that I like as well, and then being able to kind of change it up, and like if I'm running with friends, like I'll just see what they want to do for a workout, and like.
How can you have friends that run with you? Like, do you know some really fast people?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people. Yeah.
So you have some friends in the running community, I'm assuming, that can hang with you a little bit.
Yeah, no, definitely a lot of people I've kind of met through running, and Yeah, it's always
So what's your easy pace? Like 6:30?
no. It's like, I don't know, like 7:30 around there, but
Okay. Yeah.
it
So
depends. Like,
yeah, it depends. Yeah, for sure.
So
But that
Scott,
would be super
we'll
easy.
be able to go for a jog with you perhaps this winter. You'll
yeah,
let
for
us
sure.
join you.
No, for sure.
Okay. Okay. I want to go for a jog with Scott. I'll make it my tempo, and then you can just have an easy run. So you've listed some trail races. You're obviously crushing the trail races. You're winning everything you're doing, and yet you sign up for the majors on the road running circuit. So there's a little bit of push pull happening here. What drives
Are
you?
you a road guy or a
Yeah.
trail guy?
I was actually like thinking about this before I came on the podcast because I figured you might ask, but honestly, I'm not sure. Like,
Oh, I love it.
I would say like, I guess both, but I would say I enjoy doing trail better or more.
Well, you're 3-0 on the trails, so pretty
So
good.
I definitely like the trail races. Yeah.
And I mean, you're a good marathoner, 240. You're a really, 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 really good marathoner. But I mean, you're nowhere near winning every marathon you go to, right?
No, exactly. And like, yeah, like Chicago, it's going to be. Yeah.
But you're really, really, really fast. But I mean, you're just way, way, way better on it. I saw you running down those trails when the gun went off in where the heck we were there in Caddy Lake or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You were like sublime when you were going. Like, I couldn't see you for long, but I saw you and the other leaders, and like 4 minutes I saw him for maybe, but he was going. And I remember thinking, that guy doesn't have it. He's gonna burn out.
He's gonna flame out. Yeah,
going out
it's
way
too
too fast. Little did I know. Okay, so do you have some goals then for Chicago?
Yeah, like I definitely want a PB, like definitely, I guess even like under 240.
Sub
I think that
240.
would
That's
kind
the
of,
goal.
yeah. Yeah, like originally I was hoping to maybe be close to like 235, but through training I kind of was more focusing on Brandon and then haven't done a lot of like marathon specific running, but yeah,
it's kind of tough because you just did a pretty impressive A race, like a 3:55 50K in the hills, and you get a week or two of recovery, then you're already tapering. So like, you can't. That's tough, right?
yeah, so like
No recovery. I know what you did. No recovery. You just went right back out there and did your workouts.
yeah, I definitely would have liked to have been, I don't know, it's tough to kind of pick multiple goal races that are close together. So, but yeah, definitely if I can get like under 240, I'd be super happy. So, yeah.
But you're kind of okay with the time you're going to get at Chicago, but you want to do really well at the trail races.
240 is a PR though, right? So
yeah,
it'll be a PR, right?
Yeah, exactly. So.
Well, it sounds like you've gotten like a lot faster over the last short while here. It sounds like. And then have you looked into next year? I'm sure you have. You must know what races you're doing.
Well, I signed up for Boston, so I'm gonna do Boston next year, and then I don't think I haven't signed up for any other. Oh, actually, you know what? I did sign up for half marathon in it's the one in Vancouver there, the first half. I think it's February next year. So
Scott, do
I'll
you
sign
have
up for that one in Boston.
Do you have any urge of being on Team Canada for like backyard? Have you ever done a backyard?
No, never done a backyard.
You would
not
win.
not sure if
The
I want
first
to
one
either.
You would win without even trying.
I would say.
I don't know. It's a different. Like it's
ultra running is where it's at, man. For him.
Okay, fair enough. I'll stay. I'll keep my opinion to myself then. But he would do well.
100K.
100K, 100 miles.
I think you could compete, man, with those guys.
But yeah, like with the backyard, I think it's like about the sleep too. Like
yeah, it is
like once
different.
you get over like a day of I don't know.
Well, it's 5 days. The World Championships, they did 5 days.
Yeah, that's like I can't imagine staying up for 5 days. Like that's crazy. Like
yeah.
Like even just staying up for 24 hours, like it feels tough. Like so.
Yeah.
To then be running 4 miles every hour.
Okay, so not backyard. You want to do a couple A races, but like there's got to be.
What's your A trail race next year?
Yeah, what's the A trail race?
Like haven't really thought about it too much. Like I'd like to do stuff around Centennial again. So I think that would be like an 8 race, and then probably like to
Trim
do.
25 minutes or something.
Yeah, no, we'll see. I guess.
Have
See
you
if the
thought
course
of
stays
trying
the
to
same, and
qualify
then
for
yeah.
like? Have you thought of trying to qualify for like Western States or one of those big
UTMB?
races?
Like haven't thought about it too much, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
because then yeah, with those ones you have to run like a qualifying race kind of thing. So I think I would like to do like some more trail races like outside of Manitoba as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know there's some like pretty good ones in Quebec, and then BC as well, kind of thing. So, but no, I haven't given it too much thought. But I think yeah.
You gotta keep doing 100Ks and 100 milers, whatever your ideal distance is, and keep winning. And like I think you owe it to you're so good, man.
Yeah, no, definitely want to keep doing trail races and like long stuff. So I remember thinking like after the 100K, just thinking like, oh, how crazy a 100-mile race is, kind of thing. Like can't imagine going like 40 more miles, kind of thing. But maybe one day we'll see. Yeah.
It's because you go so hard, you can't imagine like that's the thing, right? You can
Just
go.
slow
I
it
guess
down 30 seconds a mile.
It's kind of like any run. It's like, oh, I couldn't imagine going 1 mile further, kind of thing. And then
Yeah.
Do you ever get imposter syndrome? Like you got here so quick, so fast. Do you ever feel like you don't belong?
Yeah, like sometimes, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But do you also feel like when you show up, people are scared of you a little bit in the race too, or no?
I don't know. I hope they're not like scared of me.
I think if someone is running these races and they see your name on the registration in Manitoba, they're thinking, I guess I'm battling for second place. Right?
I don't know. Yeah,
no comment. Well, Stefan Reimer, I think, would be pretty good competition for you.
Yeah, no, like yeah. It's unfortunate he was hurt or got hurt, because he was definitely, like when I ran with him there, like he looked super strong. So
who are some of the guys you run with? Like some of the up and coming names in the 100K scene that I maybe haven't heard of, or these.
Well, I'd say like most people I run with are more like road runners.
Okay.
Fast road runners like Tristan Da Silva and those kind of guys.
Yeah, I don't run with Tristan a ton. He's a little too fast for me. So. Yeah, I was running with like
20 miles for him. So.
Yeah, he runs a lot.
He runs so much.
Only 20 miles a day. 20 miles a day at 6:20. That's every day.
But yeah, a couple of my buddies like Tom and Edward. But Edward, actually, my one friend, he just moved out to Toronto. But then, yeah, I was actually just talking with Mick, so hoping to run more with him this winter, kind of thing. So.
With Mick?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know who that is, but that's the guy used to be world champion at the what's that event called where it's more like climbing and stuff like that, like adventure? No, what's it called? Like, wasn't he one of the top in the world at some kind of type of race?
Yeah, I forget. I'm trying to remember what it's called now. Like Spartan Racing. I think it's like Spartan Racing.
Okay, yeah.
Spartan Racing. Never heard of it. Did you, when you started like running fast all of a sudden, like did something surprise you? Did you surprise yourself in some way, and what surprised you?
I don't know if anything surprised me too much. Like maybe just that I was able to kind of improve quickly. Like I would say that would be kind of the biggest surprise, but I would say I'd always kind of like set like tough goals for myself. So then even if I was meeting them, it was like, okay, like that's kind of what I hope to do, kind of thing. So
So I'm curious. So you made your own program, right? So let's say you're improving so quick, and let's say your workout for the week, you decided 2 workouts. One is going to be, I don't know, some kind of interval workout, and the other one's a tempo. How do you decide like what's an appropriate pace to do that workout at when you're improving so quickly?
I
Or do
usually
you
just try
just
to
do it by
do it off
feel
like, yeah, I would say like by feel, and then also just by kind of like goal, more
based
like
on a
goal
goal? So let's say
paces.
your goal
Yeah,
was like 2:45 or something for the marathon, then you would go off of that or something.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so you'd
exactly.
say, okay, my last marathon was 2:53. I think maybe I can improve by 8 minutes. So I'll try 2:45, and then you base all your workouts based on like that time.
Yeah, yeah, and then like a lot of times I'll kind of either just like either go off like my watch like has a bunch of workouts that I can like look at kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
So
okay,
just
yeah.
like it'll say like, oh, like this pace kind of, it'll give you like a range of paces kind of thing. So
Okay. You ever get bored with some of the workouts your watch gives you, or
um not really. Like I haven't done too many of them lately. Um More just kind of been whatever my like if I'm meeting up with people, see what they want to do, just kind of do that.
oh okay, yeah. So you've
And
got a
then
pretty good base of people that that can run with you can run with.
yeah, yeah. But then it's also, yeah, if you go to the track with people, you don't always have to run like exactly the same lap times. You can just,
Yeah, because you see them and you hang out before and during the middle parts and
yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
it's like, I mean, like, so let's say it's an 8 by 800 meters with like 400-meter rest in between or something. Like you can kind of, you're supposed to like pretty much die at the end, right? So that you can kind of pace accordingly. Is that kind of how you do it? Or
Yeah, I would say, yeah, kind of have like a rough estimate, like, okay, like I want to be around this pace kind
yeah,
of thing. And then just kind of do the first few, see how it feels kind of thing. Like,
yeah. No,
then just kind of
I've
go
done
go
that
from there. Like,
before. I've done that before where I have no clue what my fitness is and I just do it by feel type of thing. But
yeah, usually just try not to go too hard at the first few and then
and then
yeah.
try to speed up throughout.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Yeah.
What do you do for nutrition during races? Nutrition and hydration? Are you standard
Um,
guy?
yeah, kind of, I guess recently been more doing like kind of like tailwind, like drink mix
Yeah.
hydration.
yeah.
Like the last two, or at least for like the like 50K and 100K, um, basically just taking only like drinking
Yeah.
drink
So
mix
you're
kind
not
of thing.
eating anything. You're not eating a bagel or
No, no. Yeah, for like stuff on Centennial, like I only took tailwind, and then
You
for
didn't eat anything solid the entire race?
no,
no
no,
gels.
You runs too fast. You run too
no, I
fast.
didn't have any gels either. I had,
That
and
is
then for
awesome.
Brandon, I had one gel just because I was carrying a bit less drink kind of
Well,
thing.
So
plus he does it in 9 hours and not
yeah,
13.
well, yeah, he's running fast the whole time.
I
So
know.
he's hard to eat when you're running fast. Um, but there's places on Suffrans. I'm not too familiar with Suffrans and Centennial. Like you can get more added
Oh yeah,
tailwind as you go, or what?
they had tailwind at every aid station.
Yeah, and then like I had my sister and my girlfriend. They were like kind of crewing me, so they would always just have like 4 bottles ready at each aid station. So
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
yeah, like I would just drop my other like empty 4 bottles and grab the full ones at every
Oh,
aid
that's
station
good.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, drop them and pick it up.
You carried
But
4 of them at a time?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I'd like, yeah, I was probably drinking like a liter an hour ish around there.
good for you. And you were peeing too, or no?
Yeah, I think I stopped like one, maybe twice actually. Yeah. So
Well, I guess yeah, because he's going.
But he
It's
did it
not
really
zone
fast.
2.
Like it was only 8 or
Yeah,
9 hours. So
and he's not lollygagging like I was. He's sweating the whole way, so
yeah.
he's using that. And sorry, I know Charlie asked you about your A race, but like, do you have like a dream race? Like Charlie asked you about Western States or anything? I just want to make sure do you have a dream? I know I don't want to miss this question.
Yeah, like I don't know about dream race, but yeah, I would say like definitely would like to do. Well, I don't know about definitely, but I think I'd like to do Western States one time. And then I think doing one of the UTMB races as well would also
Let's
be
go. Let's
a
go.
bucket list thing, whether it's a UTMB, CCC, or something.
Do you have the list of all the qualifiers and stuff? Have you started looking at that or no?
No, haven't really looked into it, to be honest. So
Man,
that's more like a
can't wait till
future
you sign
thing,
up
but
for a qualifier and we cheer you on.
yeah. So, but yeah, no. I think both of those would be super cool to do. But
And you're not into like weird stuff, like weird, like a Death Valley race or like an Antarctica one or North Pole or stuff like that. You just want to kind of establish top races and win those or do well at those.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about those. I guess what's the one? Badlands? Is that the
There's one in the
Death
Badlands,
Valley? Yeah,
but that's
know,
different. Death Valley is
yeah.
different than Badlands.
There's a 200 miler in Death Valley, I think.
Yeah.
No, haven't really thought about those ones. Yeah.
So you're just kind of taking it day by day here with a little bit of he's less than me. I'm looking 2, 3, 4 years out and I'm not even good at running.
Well, that's the thing. Like I probably should, because I don't know, some of these races, it's like you kind of do need to plan like a few years in advance if you want to get into them, and then at least a year in advance for some of them for like signing up, because
yeah,
especially the popular races, yeah, they definitely sell out quick, and then yeah.
And you've never had injuries in the 2.5 years?
No, like nothing serious like that kind of like kept me out of running, but like after Frozen Falcon, it was kind of like my knee was pretty sore for like a week, and then
snow, man, it's hard to run in that snow.
Like I don't know if it was like my IT band or like the side of my knee, but basically, yeah, kind of like hurt when I ran, and then couldn't really run outside for a while. Like I could run on the treadmill and the track where it didn't really hurt, but yeah, we're running outside kind of hurt it. But then yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like took a week off and then was able to kind of work back into it again. So yeah, definitely been pretty lucky with the like not being injured. So.
Oh, you're probably doing all the other right things too, right? Like recovery and stretching and not overdoing it on certain days and whatever, right?
Yeah, I think so. And like, yeah, definitely. I try to take like one rest day every week, and then like where I don't run, and then had been good at stretching, kind of haven't been great lately. So
yeah,
trying to start it up again, but yeah,
can't be perfect.
No, it's just finds like do one thing and then kind of forget about doing other stuff, and then like, oh, okay, wait, I should probably start stretching again, like start doing strength work again, kind of thing.
Wait, can we go to Chicago? Talk about Chicago a bit.
Yeah. Let's talk about Chicago race plan and all that.
So what? Yeah, let's talk about your plan. What's the plan for Chicago? Do you have like a pacing strategy, nutrition strategy, things like that?
Honestly, haven't thought about it a ton.
He's gonna say he's winging it. He's gonna say, you know, I'm just gonna show up and run a quick. He's
gonna run a 2:35. No big deal.
It's gonna show up. I know it's in Chicago. The race is in Chicago.
I know which flight I'm going on.
Yeah, actually, well, I did book my flight recently, so flight's booked, hotel's booked now, so that's good. Yeah, I think for like pacing, I think probably want to maybe start around like 240-ish pace, like, and then hopefully run like halfway, and then like hopefully speed up after that. I think that would probably be the plan.
So 240 is like
so 120 first half, and then a bit faster second half, hopefully.
Yeah, like I assume there's going to be a ton of people like running around that pace kind of thing. So hopefully can kind of find some people to run with, or
Yeah.
There'll be people. Just over 6-minute miles to start. What corral are you in? You're in corral A or B?
I want to say A, yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be A.
Yeah. And it's kind of 6:05s to start and then ease into it and push the pace if you're feeling better.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. That would be kind of the plan. Hopefully. And then yeah, for nutrition, yeah, probably just do gels, I think. I'll probably just try to bring a decent amount of gels with me. Just because that's the thing I like about trail races. You can like bring like a bottle with you and you can always get more bottles kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I definitely prefer that over gels, but with it being a road marathon, it's kind of tough. So yeah.
You run the tangents. Make sure you run the tangents.
Yeah, actually, I just saw a picture. They were like painting the lines on the road there. So
Is there a tangent line in Chicago, Rob?
There was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, I'm thinking London. I don't remember Chicago. I don't remember. I ran it, but I don't remember.
yeah, I think they do have like a blue line. So
Okay.
kind of running
I
down.
ran.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able, like, there's gonna be less people at your pace. You're gonna be able to like run. I think like it's not gonna be shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, I'm curious to see kind of like how
You'll
it'll
be
be at the
right
start,
behind.
like
Yeah.
because
You'll be right behind the pros. Because we had another guest on here who ran at 2:39 last year, and he said he started right behind the pros pretty much.
Who was that?
John?
Oh yeah,
Coffin?
Johnny Coffin. That's right. Yeah.
oh okay. Yeah, I think it was like I was looking at this start because I think it was like yeah, there's like the pro, and then I think there's like some sub elite or something, and then there's like the corral kind of thing. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think you kind of start similar times. So, yeah, hopefully it's not super crowded, but never done a race with this many people before, so
Oh yeah,
should be
you're in for
interesting.
something. You are in for something compared to single track trail and to this. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna I think you're gonna love it. It's the coolest thing on earth. Like just these majors with 50,000 people. It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, super excited. And then,
Have you looked at the weather?
I saw one thing that it was going to be warm, but I haven't really looked into it though.
You're not even excited. This is like a B race.
Well, it's pretty far out. I don't know. Like, is it going to be warm, or you've looked?
It looks like it'll be warm. Yeah.
I haven't checked either, Scott.
Yeah,
so.
I'm pretty excited. So I check every morning to see if it's changed and if it hasn't changed. And I chat with Todd Friesen about the weather. And yeah, it looks like it'll be 14, 15 at the start, up to 19 by the end, something like that.
Okay, so
That's not terrible. That would be great.
not terrible, yeah.
Yeah, it's above average for Chicago, but it's not Manitoba.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Manitoba was definitely a bit warmer.
They were announcing rain, but I don't know now. It looks like it might be later in the day.
So,
are you going to get the best time out of all your crew that's going down there?
I don't know. I'm not like, I know like 2 people are going for sure. Other than that, I'm not exactly sure who else is going.
Okay. Well, we got a crew. There's 8 of us going, and I know Carmen and Bo, I think, is going. Bo's, there's a bunch of Manitobans. It's going to be very well attended. Running is hot. Running is so hot right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Charlie. Did you want to ask something?
Pre-game meal. What's your pre-game or pre-race meal?
Whew. I don't know. Like last time I did, it was like a pesto chicken kind of thing, like pasta.
That sounds good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
But that was like a my girlfriend, like we were making it ourselves kind of thing. So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
those are the
sure what I'll do in Chicago. Like probably try to do something similar, like
No, but I mean the morning
order
of.
food.
Do you
Oh,
eat
morning of.
do you eat anything the morning of, or?
Yeah, like usually I'll have like toast with peanut butter.
Yeah,
Usually,
I love that.
and then a coffee. That's
Coffee, yeah, delicious.
nothing too crazy though. Yeah, it's usually go to, but
How about advice for anyone listening to the podcast that is either starting out or is having a hard time getting motivated, or any type of advice to runners that are starting out?
yeah, like I would say my biggest advice to runners that, yeah, just getting started, want to improve. Like I would say consistency is like the biggest thing. The best way to improve is just to keep running consistently. Like if you keep at it, like you're gonna see improvements. And then like I guess kind of second part to that is just try to do things that you enjoy in running. Because like if you're motivated to do it, you're gonna want to stay consistent. So I would say like sign up for races you're excited about, or try to find people to run with, like so you're excited to go run in the morning or do training and stuff like that. So
That's
that's
good
kind of I'd
advice.
say like my two biggest things.
Have fun. I love it. Great advice.
Okay, Scott, you got Chicago coming up. You got a couple ultras next year. Anything else you want to add on this topic or on this chat before we let you go?
Yeah, I'm actually running New York Marathon as well this year.
Let's go.
That's the best marathon. That's the best marathon in the world. Or the funnest.
Fun.
Love it.
Well, plus you're in New York, so you're gonna have so much fun.
But it's hard to do. But it's hard. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty like hilly, or at least there's like some
the bridges. Yeah,
the bridges have some pretty big elevation.
And then mile 24 is slightly uphill the whole way, so it's like at the end when you're tired.
Shameless plug here, but Scott, if you're bored, Charlie and I have an annotated 3-hour video on YouTube where it's my GoPro and we're annotating the entire race for the New York Marathon. That goes for all of you that are listening out there. If you want to get some direction on how to run New York.
New York,
YouTube video on our channel. Oh yeah, that's exciting. So Chicago, New York, back to back. So I guess you want to do the majors.
Yeah, like I definitely wanted to do all of them, and then it just so happened that I kind of signed up and then got in. So doing these ones back to back, and then
so you'll have done the 3 North American ones, bam, 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 like
yeah, within like
6 months or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So
and then I think Tokyo, Berlin, and London done.
Yeah, so a bit tougher to get in. I think I applied for London, but didn't get in. I missed the application for Tokyo next year.
And then, so doesn't like I think Tokyo has a time that you can qualify.
Yeah, Tokyo does, and so does Berlin.
But like I think it depends on, but you don't automatically get in. I'm not sure. Berlin has a time.
I think it's pretty fast, right?
You're fast enough. You should be close.
I thought Berlin was like super fast, but
yeah, like I'm not. It's like 240, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember like kind of looking into it a while ago, but I haven't checked again.
Berlin lately. 245.
245, yeah.
New York 253. Tokyo limited semi-elite 232 to 235.
Oh yeah, you can do 235.
And London 245. Oh, but only for UK residents. Yeah, London. Yeah. I don't think you can get in.
Yeah, London's I think is the only one you can't.
You gotta buy your way in, I think.
Yeah, either lottery, I guess,
but they had
very small odds.
But once you get like 5 of the 6, like there's
additional entries through
it's easier to get in for some reason. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah.
That's how Dwayne gets into all of his Dwayne the Rock. Okay, so that's exciting. So you're just gonna, I think they had 1.3 million applicants or something last year for 40,000 spots in London.
Yeah, I remember reading it was crazy.
For London?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But just run at 2:30 and you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. Easy.
Okay, good. Anything else, Scott, you want to add? I do want to respect your time. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. I guess I'm pacing the WFPS as well too.
Okay, the 115.
So you're what, the 115 pacer? No, not
130.
130.
Yeah.
Okay. So quick story. Yeah. So 130 pacer. The first time I broke 130, man, that guy was good. He helped us. So it's an important job. The 130 pacer. Like I remember I started off way slower than 130, and then because I was thinking it was like gonna be 133, and we saw him slowly caught up to him, and then he was very, very good. So yeah, I do remember that. So that's a fun job.
Yeah, first time pacing, so hopefully I don't mess it up, and it should be good.
Oh, I think you'll do it with your eyes closed. Okay, well, right on. Well, we thank you for coming on here today. We thank you for it's great chatting with you. Maybe we'll catch up with you next year when you win the, I don't know, Western States or whatever the heck you're going to win next year. Get you back on. This was fun. Great tips. Appreciate you. And remember our biggest piece of advice: more miles, less pace. Good luck in Chicago, Scott.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Have a good one.